Greetings and welcome to Magic with Tamala Farron. Today I want to share something with you. On the weekend, my daughter and I had a girls' night out, if you will, and we went to the bookstore at the mall. We went out for dinner and we went to go see a movie. Beware the Monkey. It's not bad, but I swear it came out of the 70s. Anyways, when we went to the bookstore, we each picked out a deck. Like we needed like a hole in the head, but she found something she liked and I found something I liked. This has got to be one of the coolest decks I've seen in the last 3 years. Trust me, it's that good. And it's called Cozy Witch Tarot Deck. Doesn't get much better, right? Kind of hits you right at home. Wasn't that expensive. It was like $25. I'm in Canada. It comes with a really nifty little book. And the cards themselves are phenomenal. Like, really phenomenal. I was very impressed. Now, if you look at the back, this is cool too. You've got the pentacle and you've got the thami and you've got the candles, but you got coffee or tea. That sounds like me. Goodness sakes, that sounds like me. And that's just the back. So, let's see here. Page of Wands. Just because you're passionate about it doesn't mean it'll be effortless. They're really well done. I swear they've been in my house. Two of Wands. Your decisions decide your future here, nothing else. They're beautifully illustrated. I mean, oh my gosh. And they're so nice to work with. King of Cups. Always compose yourself before giving a response. They are down to earth, easy to connect with, easy to work with. I was very impressed because when I started doing my reading, the cards were flipping out. Just flipping out like you wouldn't believe. And it was a real good connection. It was straightforward. I mean, they've got something that says on them, but with everything else that's going on in the picture and everything else that energy-wise, there's a lot of stuff coming out of this. And like I said, they're all really unique. This one here is Knight of Wands. Sometimes you have to be willing to bend the rules a little. They're not the model female figures that society packs up there as perfect, which is probably another reason why I liked it, because at one point in time, I weighed a lot. I really did. In the last 3 years, I've lost like 225 pounds. So I went from like 350 down to 124. And honestly, this is something that would have made me feel a lot more comfortable in my skin than seeing the really tiny, tiny, skinny ones and perfect everything. So this would have pleased me. But it's not just that. It's like different sizes throughout the whole deck. Different environments, different positive aspects that we do daily. It's just crazy how phenomenal this is. Five of Cups. Spilled tea isn't the end of the world. It's just unique, individual women. The strength of being different that connects us. And this is just a phenomenal deck. I really like it. Six of Cups. Give yourself the compassion you were never given. It really touches a lot of points that most people just don't realize. Four of Wands. Family is whoever makes you feel the most safe and comfortable being you. They're beautiful, they're well done, they're an amazing deck. And they are by Amanda Lovelace. Amanda Lovelace. And artwork is by, oh my goodness, can you tell I'm going blind? Oh my gosh. Joanna Janana Medeiros. These are by far the sweetest deck that I have seen in it's down to earth, and anybody can relate to this. It is, my daughter very nicely said it. She said, "It's you, Mom." And that's exactly how I feel about it. It taps into different aspects of things that I do around here daily and makes me feel connected. And I enjoyed getting this. She got herself a tarot deck that is, it's a rider deck, but it's a modern version of it. And she was very happy with it because it had a beautiful backing and beautiful illustrations, and she was really thrilled with it. And I was happy for her because one of the first decks that I ever got was from my mom, and it was a rider deck, and I still have it. That baby is got to be almost going on 50 years old, and I still use it. I use it to connect with ancestors more so than I do to read for others. But that's, I think, because of my mom's connection to it. But the thing is, like, you go into a store, and the first thing that crops out at you is, all these different oracle decks and tarot decks. And sometimes it's almost like completely overwhelming because you've got so many different decks in front of you and you don't really know what you want. You just know you're looking. You're having fun. And there have been times where I've walked out of the store thoroughly fed up because what they've had is either stuff I've already got or stuff I wouldn't buy. And this was a really pleasant surprise for me because I kind of walked out of there going, wait a minute, you were going to get her something. How did you end up with something? Because I wasn't expecting to find this really cool deck. And I've been using a lot of different decks together lately. And last night I was using this deck with 3 other decks. Yes, I know, I'm different, okay? And the cards were just snapping out like crazy. And each deck was literally copying the next one. So it was verifying everything that it was saying. And I'm just like, okay, I give. I listen. But like I said, these are an amazing deck. It's called the Cozy Witch Tarot Deck. So adorable and so down to earth. I'm sure that anyone who buys it or looks for it is going to be thrilled when they get it. Using it is so easy. And it's very, let's just say some of the cards look like somebody's walked into my house and said, "Ooh, I need to do a tarot card of that." Because a lot of it sounds and looks like a house, me. Especially the T on the back. It was absolutely hilarious because on the way home from the movie, we got Timmy's. And of course, I got a coffee and my daughter got a tea, and it was like so similar. We even had the covers on the backs of the cup, like to hold it. So yeah, that be a thing. But it's got a beautiful booklet with it that you can go on and on and on explaining if you choose to read about it. And I don't know where this deck came from. I am really thrilled with it. I request that everyone at least look into it. It's a good deck to use. And no offense, but I think teenage girls, not just women my age, but I think teenage girls would really find it connective to what they're doing right now. It would it would bring them closer, if you will, with who they are and power of sisters, if you will. It really speaks strong of women and gives you complete guidelines as to you're not strange. This is just something happening right now. Everything will be okay attitude. So, yeah, I suggest you go get it. And I hope you really like it because I know I loved it. You have a lovely day. I will talk to you in a little bit. Oh, and please click like and subscribe. Blessed be.